Good morning, I'm Charles, and welcome to Charles Travels. As we begin our journey today, I want to take you to the heart of Europe, where a recent survey has revealed some fascinating insights into how people feel about their personal data. Imagine strolling through the charming streets of Paris, or sipping coffee in a quaint cafe in Berlin, and wondering who might be watching over your shoulder. A survey of 698 people across 6 EU countries has found that around 84% of them don't trust US tech companies with their personal data, while a staggering 93% don't trust Chinese companies. As we travel through the European countryside, we see a region that's rich in history and tradition, but also deeply concerned about the digital age. The survey's findings are a testament to the growing unease among Europeans about the handling of their personal information. It's a story that resonates with people from all walks of life, from the small-town baker in rural France to the tech-savvy entrepreneur in Silicon Valley. As we delve deeper into this story, we find ourselves on the back roads of Europe, where the air is sweet with the scent of blooming wildflowers and the sound of laughter carries through the villages. It's here that we discover the human side of this narrative. The ordinary people who are taking extraordinary steps to protect their data, and the local customs that are being shaped by the digital revolution. In a small village nestled in the rolling hills of Tuscany, I met a young woman named Sophia, who runs a family-owned bakery. She told me about her concerns regarding data privacy and how it affects her daily life as a business owner. Her story is just one example of the many voices that are being heard across Europe as people begin to demand more control over their personal information. As we continue our journey, we'll explore more of these stories and examine the ways in which Europeans are working to keep their data local and reduce their reliance on foreign tech. We'll visit the bustling cities, where innovation and tradition collide, and we'll wander through the countryside, where the rhythms of rural life are being shaped by the digital age. For now, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this European landscape, with its rich history, vibrant culture, and resilient people. It's a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty, there is always hope and always a story to be told. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we continue our journey through the stories that shape our world, we find ourselves in the majestic Himalayas, where the Char Dham Yatra pilgrimage has reopened its doors to devotees. This ancient journey, steeped in tradition and spirituality, is a testament to the enduring power of faith and nature. As the first traveled through the mountain towns of Uttarakhand, I was struck by the unusual heat that seemed to permeate every corner of this breathtaking landscape. Locals spoke of it as something new to their land, a phenomenon that reflects the broader environmental stress that is affecting our planet. The Himalayas, with their fragile ecosystem and delicate balance of nature, are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. But the Char Dham Yatra is more than just a pilgrimage. It's a way of life that has been shaped by centuries of tradition and spiritual discipline. The slow, sparse, and contemplative journey that once characterized this sacred path has given way to large-scale, infrastructure-driven movements, with highways, helicopters, and mass access transforming the very fabric of this experience. As the first walked along the winding roads and trails, I met pilgrims from all walks of life, each with their own story to tell and their own reasons for embarking on this journey. There was the young couple from Mumbai, seeking blessings for their newly born child. The elderly woman from a small village in Rajasthan who had saved for years to make this pilgrimage, and the group of friends from Delhi, who were using this journey as an opportunity to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of city life. Their stories, like the landscape itself, were a testament to the power of human resilience and the enduring spirit of adventure. As we navigate the challenges of climate change and environmental degradation, it's essential that we remember the importance of preserving our natural heritage and respecting the delicate balance of nature. The Char Dham Yatra, with its rich history and cultural significance, is a reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the need to approach our relationship with the environment with reverence and respect. As we continue on our journey, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty and majesty of the Himalayas and the people who call this incredible region home. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I want to take you to a place that's been in the news recently, a place where tragedy struck in the most unexpected way. In western Afghanistan, in the Anjil district of Herat province, a picnic spot, a place meant for joy and relaxation, turned into a scene of horror when gunmen opened fire on civilians. The reports are still coming in, but what we know is that at least 4 people were killed, with some sources suggesting the death toll could be higher. The victims were Hazara Shia Muslims, a minority group in Afghanistan who have faced persecution and violence in the past. They had gathered at a local shrine for a picnic, a moment of respite from their daily lives when the unthinkable happened. As the first reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the resilience of the human spirit, of the people who continue to live their lives with dignity and hope, even in the face of adversity. The village where the attack took place is a predominantly Shiite village with a beautiful shrine that many people visit daily to pray and find solace. As we travel through life, we often take for granted the simple pleasures, like a picnic with loved ones or a visit to a sacred site. But for many people around the world, these moments of joy are fleeting, and the threat of violence is ever present. I want to acknowledge the bravery and strength of the people of Afghanistan who continue to face challenges and hardships with courage and determination. And the first want to honor the memory of those who lost their lives in this senseless attack. May they rest in peace. As we conclude our journey today, I'm reminded of the importance of empathy and understanding, of recognizing the common humanity that binds us all together. Whether we're from Afghanistan or America, we all deserve to live our lives with dignity and respect, free from fear and violence. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.